These are the reasons why black women don't get in the water with their newly made hair or don't want you to touch their hair. Hi guys, welcome to this channel. My name is Kila Alo and this is my amazing dope YouTube channel. Thank you all for clicking in. Thank you for those who have subscribed. If you've not subscribed, thank you for subscribing because I know you're going to subscribe. There's a subscribe button somewhere here, so look it up and subscribe. And please also watch my previous videos. I have tons of videos that you haven't watched and you really need to watch. As I said, my name is Kila Alo and this is my amazing dope channel. I wanted to say dope S channel, but we are not cussing in this channel. We good people. Anyways, today I want to talk about hair. Did my hair. If you're a lady, I'm sure you know that hair is the most expensive expenditure of a lady. Like leave the houses, the cars alone. You can't buy a house every month. You need to make your hair every month. You can't buy a car every month. You can't buy a yacht every month. You can't buy land every month. Those are expensive, but you can do it every month. But hair, mostly if you're from the black community, if you're Africa, you really need to make your hair at least every month, if not 2 weeks. And it is extremely expensive, no matter where you are, because if your hair doesn't look good, you don't feel confident. Also, you also don't look good. It's all in the hair and it's so expensive, from wigs, from weave, from braiding, and then actually going to the salon, the washing, the setting, the treating, the conditioning, like all those processes. Hair is the most expensive. No matter if you're doing it by yourself or taking it to the salon, it is still expensive because mostly you have to do it every month, if not after 2 weeks. That's why I want to do hair. If you don't know, I'm new here. Like, I've been in Vancouver for almost a year now, and I've been trying to find hair salons here and there, and they're expensive here. I asked on my Instagram from people mostly who are from Africa, who have stayed in Africa before and then they moved to the Western countries or to the foreign countries that is not Africa, the amount they spend on their hair, and most people say that it is extremely expensive. So that's why I want to talk about today, to break it down for you guys according to my experience here so far, how much you can spend on hair. The rules are different compared to the African countries. Like, rules here, the rules that you really need to follow. As I said, I asked on Instagram, and also some people say they also have the same rules in those countries, mostly America, even London. So the rules in these other countries are different compared to our countries, and that's why I'm here. Also, the rules differ depending on salons here, or the rules that I know mostly: do not be late, you have to book an appointment, and many other, which I'm going to break it down in a few minutes. Also, as I was going to town, I'll show you like the experience. I shoot a short vlog on the process of making hair here, which I also found it a little bit different compared to where I came from, which is Kenya. So it's a little bit different, like in terms of the process, how they make the hair. You'll just see, and if you're from Kenya or the African countries, maybe you'll see the difference. And if you're from here, because maybe you're used to this kind of things, you also know. So watch the video that I created while I went to the salon, and then after that I'll break it for you, the whole experience, the amount, and also the rules that in some parts of the world they don't apply. Please watch the video to the end and I'm sure you'll love it. I'm here for my appointment. I'm here, not here yet, like I'm still trying to figure out where it is. I am like 30 minutes earlier. I'm such a timekeeper. People should borrow a leaf, cut my hair. Anyways, I'm 30 minutes early, so I have time to figure out where the place really is, where to go, if I should go left or right. I'm such a bad map reader. Outfit of the day. The thing with this series, if you're early for your appointment, you're early. Long coat. Why is it so dark here? Got bootsy baby. Got some jeans baby. And then I got some crop top. My boobs are always not behaving, but you know, it is what it is. They said it's going to rain. It hasn't rained, but I dressed the part. So I found the place. I'm here, met the person doing my hair. I'm going to walk a little bit outside until my time. It's I have like 30 minutes. I was way early. So yeah. I once did my hair there. They did a beautiful job. I'll be there again, but today I am trying someone else. It's called Discovering Vancouver, BC.
Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me. Say you're a good guy, make me believe it. Don't wanna hear it, I wanna see it. See how rewind, when we rewind, feels so nice. We time, you I know how to make me feel right. I can't help how. Got this sweet talk, I'm already on my way. I'm pulling up, don't be late. I'm cutting through all the lanes. Sweet talk, you need to say less to me. Don't need for no flowers, babe. I'm already on my way, on my way. Why you blushing?
One more to go.
My touching good to you. Show me something, give me more than one thing. I need more than less than.
I just finished my hair. I'm trying to find somewhere to eat. Bianca told me carry an umbrella. I don't have an umbrella. Take mine. My daughter is such a sweet one. As I was exploring the city, I bumped into Peterborough City Hall, where it was set as a memorial place to honor the 215 Indigenous children whose remains were discovered in unmarked graves at the Indian Residential School. People were putting flowers or anything to show love and support to the Indigenous people. I wrote some of the rules here so that I don't forget. So some of the rules apply to most salons here, mostly in the city, Vancouver, BC. Most of the salons want an appointment. You have to book an appointment for a specific time, which I understand, which is totally understandable. Booking an appointment and yeah, so that people can schedule their time. Very much understandable. But in my country, you don't book. You can book, but walk-ins are most people do that, like walking. Most people just walk in the salon and they do their hair. Though you can book depending on which salon you're going to, but most of the time you can just walk in and you get someone, because there are several people who do hair in one particular salon. So if you go in, you just find someone to do the hair for you. And also in Kenya, there's open air salons where people are making hair outside, so it's easy to get someone to make your hair. Here I really had trouble finding someone to make hair at first. I just had to go to Instagram and search salons, and also there's a page of black people like me on Facebook where I asked, and yeah, they gave me a recommendation, and so far so good. Like the people the salons they recommended at par. Some salon want you to pay deposit before you go in. For me, I was shocked. I was like, deposit? What if I don't want my hair to be done? I think they refund. But for me, that was shocking, because I've never had, like back at home or in Kenya, I've never had anyone ask for deposit for your hair. They really must be very good, or in high demand, or a lot of people maybe are booking an appointment and then doesn't show up. That is maybe why they need deposits. Also, there's late fee. If you're late to a hair salon, you pay, I think, $20 or $15. I've never heard of that. Again, where I come from, there's nothing like that. You're late, you just say sorry and life goes on. Most of the time we're always late. But communicating is also good. Like if you're like back home, you just say, I'm going to be late, or like you exchange numbers, so that if you had booked an appointment, the person making your hair will call you to ask you what time you'll be at the salon, or you will call. It depends, because you both need each other at the end of the day. You both need each other, and because you're going there, it means most probably they are doing a good job. That's why you even book an appointment. That's why you have numbers, like phone numbers, just in case you're wondering. Some salon wants you to go there with clean hair, already blow dry. Their work is just to do the thing, the braiding or whatever you want to do on your hair. But some, like in Kenya, they even encourage you to, if your hair is dirty, the better, because the cost will go higher. The cost will go higher, but not so high, like just a little bit higher. But here, like I've gone to a salon where my hair was not blow dried. It was blow dry, but not, just needed a little bit of straightening. So it was still tangled on top, but there's no blow dry to go through it. They just do it. So it's you and you're paying to manage it. I was not expecting that. Yeah. I'm new, I'm still learning. Maybe I should have said something also, but yeah, maybe I should have said something. Another thing is you have to, I don't know if you have to tip or not. Also, I'm still new here. The tipping culture is not really in Africa. There is tipping mostly in restaurants. There is tipping in restaurants. That's where I've seen tipping mostly. But if you go to a salon in Kenya and you want to tip, you can tip directly the person who gave you. And most of the time, they don't even want their colleagues to know that you tipped them. Like it's like underground. It's done like under the table or something. Like, yes. So it's not like here where tipping here is a thing. Back home it's not. And also at the hair salon, at first I was like, oh, I need to give a tip. It's understandable. Anyway, I don't know if it's a must, and also feel like if you don't tip, you feel so guilty. Also, if you didn't like the service and you also want to be like not rude, I don't know. Anyways, you should tip. You have to tip, or you are supposed to tip. Yeah, even the machine tells you if you have to tip. That is something new for me. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the prices. Whoa! the prices are extremely high. I'll just use someone. I have my phone here. I want to use an example of, so I'm going to use the salon that I recently went, like her prices, because they're online, so at least you know the price before you go. Yes, and remember, you have to pay deposit. So there are basic services. This service is to trim, $30, head massage for 10 minutes, $20. Okay, these are cornrows. Like if you want cornrows without extension, these have extension. So if you want the normal cornrows, 30 minutes, it's $30. That is top head. The hair must be 4 inches. That's another thing. Your hair must be 4 inches above. I think it's reasonable, but in some parts of the world, they really try to do even the 2 inches, even 1 inch. Cornrows, full heads, $45. So the ones that I'm talking about, there are 2 cornrows, 2 lines of cornrows. Those are the first one. The top head is $30, and then the next one, which is full head, is $45. There is no extension. These are the extensions that they are talking about, but the ones I've said are no extensions. So here, like if you go to a salon, want blow dry, you add $10 on top. Detanglement is $15. Extra braid, $10. Head massage, $20. Now these small lines, like this one, I don't know if you can see, these are $5 each. Cornrows with extension. So let me just extend my cornrows. Oh, so if it's 2 cornrows, like 2 lines with extensions, now these are extension braids, piece, we call it piece. 2 is $70. 4 cornrows, so 4 feeding cornrows, $100. 6 cornrows of feeding cornrows, like this one, is 2 hours and 30 minutes, $120. So these ones were like, this one were $120, this is $120, and then plus $5 for each small tiny line or tiny cornrows. Money. Fulani braids, I'll attach a picture for Fulani braids. I didn't even know they were called Fulani. Maybe I'm even pronouncing it wrong, but they are Fulani braids. Medium, $280. Oh, box braids, large box braid, 320, 30,000 shillings. Jumbo strand, 2 strands is $200. Another thing I noticed is the pre-stretched and extra non-pre-stretched, like stretching the extensions. I didn't know about it until I got here. They used to just do my hair. I don't know, unless they did it when I didn't see, but I never saw them pre-stretching. So the others are like dreadlock, which is $90, dread root retouch, which is $160. I feel like dreadlocks are cheaper because I don't say any cost that is going more than $200. Yeah, no extension, not is $60. Jumbo braid, so this is basically her price, like the price of a salon, what she charges, but it ranges there depending on the salons. You just had $50 more, maybe $100 more, or $100 less. $50 to $100 more, $100 less. One thing that I've noticed is the salon people are so nice, so kind, so welcoming, like it's like family. I think that's what you need, mostly if you're new here and you don't know people and you're trying to know people, and then you find these nice people who are welcoming and really nice. I also got, like, you know, those people who braid at home, they're in other careers, they do braids, so a part-time job. I got one near me. she's a nurse actually. Like, it was such a nice coincidence meeting her. And she does Bianca's hair sometime, and her prices are not as extreme, but also she's not like readily available all the time because, as I've said, she's a nurse. And I also like going to the salon. Going to a house, you don't meet people. When you go to the salon, you meet people. So that's why I also like going to the salon, meeting people, new people. Apart from the salon, people who work at the salon, you meet other people who like come there to do the hair, and you become friends. But if you go to someone's house, you are from the car to the house. You are with that someone, and then that house to your house, you know. So salon is also good in terms of meeting people and just learning new things, new culture. So I also would like suggestions if you're in Vancouver of your salon. So the places you go, I like to explore more. For me, I'm doing salon not just for me, my daughter. So and my daughter is not like a baby who you can just do I don't know what. She's also like a teenager. She wants nice things, she wants cool things, but nice things comes at a cost, and sometimes you need to like cut cost, budget and cut costs, and you know, weigh and see which one you can afford but still have better service. Like, you want better service but also affordable services. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Please make suggestions. Tell me your experiences with hair. If you're new, like if you're from a different country, what was the culture shock in terms of hair? Because for me, hair, say I knew, but I did not prepare myself psychologically. Apart from like the prices, sometimes it's also the environment, and that is why I go to salons mostly, because of the energy. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this vlog. Please subscribe and make suggestions, and please tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe and also watch the videos, and follow me on Instagram because dope videos there, dope pictures there, dope videos here as well. Thank you and have a lovely time.